Hi guys, it's Katie here again from BellaCreativa, and I'm back to do another video today in the Broderie Mini Album that we've been making using the Broderie SVG files. The Broderie SVG files are spatial vector graphic files that you can use in electronic cutting machines like a Cricut, a Brother Scan & Cut or a Silhouette. And if you're interested, you can purchase these, or at least go and have a look at these in my Etsy store, and I'll put the link down below. There's 30 files. It will help you, or will make a mini album from beginning to end, from the cover and binding all the way through the pages, pockets, flips, belly bands, you name it, it's all there. So I've already made one album in this series, and that's this one here. It's a very frilly, flouncy, girly album, which is why this these SVG files are called Broderie, because it has all these beautiful lacy edges, and it's a very feminine style album. But I wanted to be able to show you that you could also make a plainer album using exactly the same files. So we've been making this album, and we have finished doing all the pages. Excuse me. We've finished doing all sorts of pages in here, and in this video we're going to do something on the inside back cover and the inside front cover. And so let's kick on and start doing that, and I can tell you more about the SVG files themselves while we're doing it. So this is the pieces that I have cut for the front cover, inside cover. So let's have a look at those. I'm doing something not as fancy as what I did in the lacy album. The lacy album was really over the top, but I wanted to show you that you could do something much more simple and still be really effective. So, having said all of that, let's see, what have I cut out? I can't even remember. I think I started with this piece here, E2. I cut out one of those. So the blue pieces are the actual elements themselves, and then the pink pieces are the mats. So you get all the mats as well. Right, so I cut out one of the E2 pockets, which is this one here. That's what this E2 pocket just looks like that on the picture. And then I cut out one E6 mat, which is this one here. So I'm using, I should mention, a paper pack collection from Kaisercraft called Whisper, and for this album I'm using a 6.5 inch square pad. I've actually used 2 pads, and I'm also supplementing it with some paper from an old atlas that I bought from an op shop, and I just think that it's really nice and neutral, and it works pretty well. So I've kind of sprinkled it through this album as I've gone. So that's what I'm using for the paper collection. Right, so one E2, one E6, and then we have one F2, which is this piece here, one little F2 pocket, and then one F8 mat. So that's that one there, and then one F5 pocket and one F11 mat, and that's that one there, and that's for the front cover. So we can just kick on and do that straight away. It's just 3 little pockets, nothing special. We may as well do that. So I'll just get out my mat so I can prevent getting glue everywhere. This is a really grotty looking mat these days, but really these are just 3 pockets, and my Cricut has cut them out for me and has also done the score line. So all I've done is burnished the score lines and inked around it, and I've inked around the mats that have also been cut out for me. And so all I really need to do is stick them all on together, and I'm using Helmar's Tiger Grip glue to stick the these elements, the cardstock elements down, and to stick the mats on I am using this Crafter's Choice craft glue. So only because this is cheaper, and you know, I don't need the super strong glue just to put the mats down. So of course it would help if it came out. There we go. So this album, if you purchase the SVG files and you don't make any changes to the size of them, it will make this album, which is 7 inches by 7 inches with a 3-inch spine. So I can mat it with a 6-inch square paper pad, or I'm using a 6.5 inch. Just gives you that little bit of wiggle room. Whoops, glue's falling over. And stick that one on there. Stick this on here. But the beauty of SVG files is that you can scale them up in size all together and make bigger albums as well. So I have done a video on how you can do that if you're using a Cricut. So I will try and remember to link that video here so you can see how to make them bigger. Sorry, my brain's not working very well. Okay, so then I'm just going to stick this pocket here on top of this one, like so. So let's do that. I'm going to use the Tiger Grip, and I'll just put it in this little container because it hopefully comes out a bit less and sort of prevents me from using too much glue. I say that, but I'm not sure that it's really working because look at all that glue along there. There's a funny sound coming from my roof. I haven't had that before. I've got my air conditioner going. I hope it's not. I hope it's okay. I'm going to turn it off after I finish this video. Okay, I don't like the sound of it. Okay, so that's that pocket, and then I'm just going to pop this one straight on top of that one, so we can do that. This is how easy it is. You know, you can do a really convoluted album with masses of flips and flaps and all sorts of things, but even then it's not that hard with these SVG files because everything fits together, and you just have to think of inventive ways to make everything, really. But all the scoring's been done for you, all the measuring and all the cutting. So all you have to do is kind of cut it out and stick it together. Okay, so we have 2 pockets on a pocket. And for the inside cover, I'm just going to stick that pocket down. So, I keep moving everything out of the way. All I'm going to do is put this pocket down here like this. So then we have a pocket here, and we can put some things coming out here, and a pocket here and a pocket here, and I think that's just going to be cute, just like that. So let's do it. You know, once you put in all your bits and bobs, it really makes an album look fancy. So I'm just going to try and line it up so it's the same sort of centered as the page, and pop it down. I think that's about right. I might give it a burnish with my bone folder, make sure that it's pretty well stuck down. Down here. Look, I need to stick these that mat on a bit better. There's a bit of glue coming out here, so I'll just give that a quick wipe. And I might just stick a bit of glue under here because I've done a terrible job with that mat. And that's it. So if I had something that I could stick in there, let's have a look. So we can put something in here, and I will make some little things to go in there, and something can go in here, maybe that way. And then I can stick a couple of things in here, and I'm not even going to mat this because once you pop something in here, you know, you won't really see much of that. So that's the front cover done. 3 little pockets. So the back cover is the next one. So let's put that aside, and I will show you what I've cut out for that one. Got this little pile here. So once again, I cut out one of the E2s and one of the E6s, and that's these two here. It's an E2 and an E6. And then I cut out a G2 and a G5, and that's these two here, my G2 and my G5. And then I cut out an H2, and I should have cut out 2 H4s, but I've only cut out 1. But that's okay. I can cut out another one later and put it on, and I can just show you where it goes. So that's all we need for the back inside cover. So let's put that to the side. So all I want to do, this is going to be a pocket. This is going to be a pocket. And this little pocket here, this H2 pocket, instead of being a pocket, it's going to be a flip. So I'm going to flip it on the long tab. So I just need to cut those 2 short tabs off. So I'll just bring out my cutting tool. So, and I'm just lining up that score line that my Cricut's put on there. I'm just lining that up. And I'll just cut off that little tab. So this is the only cutting out that I have to do. The only actual cutting I have to do. And it's just because I've left those tabs on there, just to make it easier for myself to be able to use that piece in different ways. So I've just rounded those corners, and then I'm just going to ink up those bits that did have the tabs on them. On this side, because it's a flip. And then I can put the mat on, and I'm going to round 2 of those corners as well. So I'm going to put that mat on there like that, and it's non-directional paper, so I can stick it down any old way. Oh, it's okay, it's not my air conditioner. I feel good about that. Whew. Okay, so that's going to go down on here, like so. It's pretty wonky, Katie. I think oh, she'll be right. Yeah. Okay, so that's my H2 piece, and then this is my E2 piece, and it's just going to be a pocket, so I don't need to do anything to it. I can just put my mat on. Come on. Oh, the glue, it either doesn't want to come out or it comes spewing out. So I can just put that mat on there. And put that to the side, and then I can do the same with this one. So this is the G2 piece, and I'm putting a G5 matte on that. So I just gonna glue, come on. See, now there's masses of glue on that one. Oh well. Okay. Now, I'm going to attach this E2 piece to this G5 piece. I'm just going to start by just doing this long tab here. And I'll do the others in a moment. I'll just stick that onto there like so. Make sure I'm happy with the way that's lined up, so I'll just tuck those in for a minute. Make sure that lines up okay. Oops. Looks okay to me. Okay, and then this is going to be a little tab over this side like so. So I'm going to glue that straight on now because I can. So I'm just going to slide that under there, line it up, press it down. Find my, where's my trusty rag gone? I just had it a minute ago. Just going to wipe the glue off. Make sure that folds over okay. So I'm going to make it like that so it's a little envelope. And I'm going to hold this down. You can do one of those little policy kind of ones with the little circles and the brads. So I've already done my circles. I've done those heaps of times. I don't think that you'd want to watch me do that again. I'm just going to try and find the centre here. And the centre would be 7.5 centimetres. And so I put that little guy there. Maybe I just put that one about there. Yeah, let's do that. So, around about here, and put a little hole there. So the reason I didn't, I learned from last time, I didn't seal this up all the way is so that I can poke my hole in here. Where did I put that little dot? Is that it there? Must be. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little hole in here. Just put a little hole in here. Come on. I'm scared about putting too big a hole in there. And I'm just going to find my little brads. The 2 little rose gold coloured ones. And in here like so, and stick it, those brads down, and I'm going to put a bit of sticky tape over the top of that, so hopefully it doesn't stop too much from going into that pocket. So that's that one done. And then this one we can do the same thing. I would get out my little punch, but I may as well just stick a hole in here as well. Is that high enough up, do you think? Yeah, should be right. That's a good Australian expression. She'll be right. I'm not pretty sure there's nowhere else in the world where people say, she'll be right. So I have a bit of string. Let's trim that off. Poke that through the hole. Maybe try the other end. I might need to give it a bit of encouragement. There we go. Come on. Okay. put another bit of tape over here to hold that guy down. Then I can put my brad and my little circle in here. Move this out of the way a bit. And push this one down. So this is where I'm missing the mat, so I'll have to cut myself another mat out to cover that up, but we can just pretend that I've done that for now. Okay, so now I can just stick this one down, just to make this pocket into an envelope pocket. Just stick it down like so. Okay, make sure you stick down. Okay, we can do that one up. Might need to shorten that, that's kind of long. And then I'm going to take this whole thing as a pocket, like so. Move some things out of the way and bring the album in. So this is the back cover. And all I'm going to do is stick this down as a pocket on this side. So then we can put things in here, but we can also slide anything we want behind there as well. So let's just do that. And that is the inside covers. Back and front, done. Super easy. And there's so many things you could do. I've done some fancier type of inside covers before, but let's say we didn't want to do anything like that. Let's say we just wanted to make something easier. Cleaning up the mess of glue that I always seem to manage to have squirting out. Make sure that's nice and firmly stuck down. There we go. So now we have this little envelope pocket here that we can slide things into here. And we can also slide things into the back section. So that's fabulous. I like that a lot. And our album's looking really good. So next time, I think we might have to do some finishing off. We need to do some things on the insides of all of these. I'm going to use my scrap bits of cardstock and paper and just make some plain tags and inserts, but then we might also do a couple of fancier inserts as well. But there we go. I think it's looking fabulous. It's starting to look quite chunky now too, look at that. But still heaps of room because the album closes like that. And I don't know if you can see, but we still have quite a bit of space in there before it starts getting too full. So I hope that you're enjoying this series and making another album with me. I hope you come back, see the rest of the album. Give me a thumbs up and I will see you soon. Thanks very much for spending your time with me today. Okay everyone, see ya. Bye.